So this video, I'm going to be showing you how to turn your hobby into some extra money. Coming up next. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in today. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'm turning your hobby into some extra money. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Now, depending on what type of hobby you're into, there's still opportunity to make money, no matter what it is. If you're into scrapbooking, we can turn that scrapbook into money. If you're into the fish enthusiast, we can turn your fish, your aquariums, your knowledge into money. So no matter what the field you're in the hobby world, we're going to make some extra money. So you picked your hobby. Now you're saving money on your hobby. Now it's time for your hobby to start earning you some money. So let's talk about Craigslist. Let's talk about OfferUp. Let's talk about Facebook. Now the reason why I'm using these three categories is because over millions of people download their app. Millions of people use these apps every day. So how is it going to make money? Well, let's talk about, let's say your hobby's painting. And you painted some still life picture of a school. Now, some of you are saying, well, most people won't be interested in a school. Not necessarily. And the good thing about Facebook, you have your local friends. And good thing about good friendship is local friends will support local friends, no matter what the issue or the cause is. Let's say eventually this could turn into a business. It might be. But as of right now, we're learning how to make money real quick for you. So once you take a picture of that picture, you take a picture of the painting and you want to write a description. Now in the description is what you want to put in, what motivated you to use the school. Oh, I painted the grass blue. Why did you paint the grass blue? You want to get into very details. Even if we're posting an OfferUp, Craigslist, or Facebook, you want to get really detailed. You want to make sure when they're reading it, they know what you're seeing at that time. Now with pricing, pricing comes to a little vague, because I know sometimes when you do certain things, it's priceless to you. But you gotta really understand, at the end of the day, it might be priceless to you, but to other people's eyes, it's not really worth a whole lot. So what I'm trying to say, don't get attached to certain things. So we talked about, where to sell it out, how to sell it, what to put in the descriptions. But let's say, what about spare parts? Spare paint, I'm not gonna use no more. I have a ripped canvas. What do I can't use them, throw it away. Throw none of your products away. The reason why is, like I said earlier, your community is going to help you out. Like I said, your community is going to take you a long way, especially when network with people. Let's say you have a torn canvas. Really, at the end of the day, it's not really good anymore. But depending where the tear is at, another artist might be able to take that tear and make something else out of it. You just don't know. And pretty much, let's say you sell it for $5. Let's say the canvas costs you $30. You made $5, even though it was about to be a total loss and you're about to throw it away. Or is it something about to sit in your room all day until you finally eventually throw it away? So at least you made some little bit of money back. Alright, so you picked your hobby. Now you're saving money on your hobby. Now let's try to make some money off your hobby. So let's talk about the items you're not using anymore. Now let's say you like to make car models. Now with car models, not all the parts are used all the time, but eventually they'll start adding up all the spare parts. And you can sell them in bulk to, local people in your community, your networking, in the same hobby field. And now let's say about paint. Let's say you're a painter and you have a couple of empty jars of paint, or you have half the paint left in there, you're not using it. So definitely selling it at a discount price for people, rather than just sitting there and going bad, can definitely help you out. Let's say you have 10 cans of paint halfway used and you're not going to use it anymore. Now let's say you sell it for $3 a piece. Now you're making good money already back to you. But if you don't sell it, it's just going to stay there. And eventually you're going to end up throwing it away. We're losing out of a full profit of that. So my last video, I talked about finding your community for your hobby. Now, this is what I mentioned about networking. Now, let's say y'all really don't do that. Y'all just get together, y'all talk about stuff. Well, a great way to communicate with this is to get everyone together. Let them know, hey, you know what? You have a lot of good things. You have a lot of good things. I have a lot of great things. Let's put up some type of swamp meet, garage sale, flea market type of deal, and let's sell our work. Let's sell everything we can do. Try to make some extra money. This is a great way to get started because, one, your community is involved. Let's say you know 25 people and they know 25 people each, and we have 6 people. So that's 6 people bringing 25 people each time. Now, their friends might buy nothing from them, but they might buy one thing from you. Or, vice versa. Somebody else, The more people that come, the more your name gets out. The more people that get your name out, they get to know your work more. They know what you know about. Even comes down to model cars. You know, if you're interested in model cars and that's what your hobby is, you know, I know a lot of times people do get attached to them, but other collectors like to see them already done, and they're willing to pay a good price for them too. So now let's talk about your completed projects. Now let's talk about selling the completed projects to the world. When I mean the world, I'm talking about put them on Craigslist. Let's put them on OfferUp. Let's put them on Facebook. Even let's go as far as eBay. Let's get them out there. Now, I know what you're saying, well, I'm really not really interested in doing that. I don't want to run a business. I don't want to do it. It's not really running a whole much of a business. You're selling one product at a time. So don't really get caught up with you trying to build up your stock room or anything. Remember, this is your hobby's for fun. And we're just making extra money to supply your hobby. So, you know, so let's say, hey, I sold this painting for $200 and the money is going to go back to my paints. Well, now your hobby is keeping funded for it. That's why I'm saying, let's reach out to other communities. Let's reach out to Facebook. Let's reach out to people on Craigslist and OfferUp. Let's get your items out there. Let's try to feed your hobby and keep it flowing. So I listed a few little simple ways how to make money from your hobby. Now the big question is, what is you going to do with your hobby? And how much money do you plan to make from your hobby? Alright guys, so that's pretty much what I have for you today. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and keep making money.